I got my first model that's super customizable. It was like $30. Yeah, you can get models off of Booth that cost $20 to $30, and they're super customizable, and you can change everything about the model, and you can use that to VTube as while you get the feel for it until you're ready to commit to model on your own. How much did your first model cost? My first model cost me $2,500. That was my first model. It included the art and the rigging. What? Yes. It cost me $2,000. Was it $2,500 or just $2,000? And actually, no, it was just $2,000. Cost me $2,000. I saved up so much for. I had to save up for so long to get that model, dude. I was crying. I was crying because I really wanted to get a model. And it was by somebody who's never rigged a model before or done anything. So it was just like their first time. Like fully rigged. A full rig model. Scammed? I wouldn't say that. I don't think so. That model...
Sorry, just one more question about the bald mouse. Were you able to hone your physic abilities and guide the X-Men? Just curious if you whispered Kanyo into their minds.
Hate you. I hate you. Ah! Listen, that model lasted me. I'm not saying lasted me, but that model, like, I saw lots of moments of my life in that model. Like, I made a lot of magical moments with that model. It meant a lot to me. All my models mean a lot to me. All my models are like points in my life. It was crazy. It's crazy to think. But I know a lot of people that, like, they spend quite a bit on models, you know? It varies. It varies on who you work with. Varies on what kind of work you get done. The toggles. It varies on a lot of things. Mousy gets models like most folks get tattoos. I think about it this way. I know a lot of people... Listen, I see a lot of complaining. A lot of complaining. A lot of opinions. Especially on Twitter of people that are always like... talking stuff that's not so nice about me, saying things about the amount of models I get. They always got something to say. And here's what I have to say to them. I do not live my life like you do. I do not live a normal life. I don't go on vacations. I don't go to the movies. I don't go out shopping. I don't have a car. I don't have expenses that other people have. Yes, I do have medical expenses and I have bills to pay in my household and I take care of my parents, but I don't use anything other than I don't really like do things for pleasure. I don't really do things. It's just working, streaming, working, streaming, working, okay? So to me, my models are my entertainment. My vacation is my model. And even if it, and you know what? Regardless, it's none of your fucking business what I spend my money on. Especially if I'm using it to invest in my own job. Why do you give a shit what I spend my money on? Why do you care? I'm supporting artists. What are you doing?
Mousy is so bald. We can see what's on her mind.
He asked... It just frustrates me because like people always have something like negative to say, and I'm just like, bro. So you want me to deny an artist a paycheck? Is that what you're saying? You want me to deny these amazing artists in our community a paycheck? Is that what you're saying to me? You don't want them to have you don't want them to get paid? Like what the is that what you want? You don't want anybody to get work these days? But it's always some sort of complaint. If it's like, oh, she's spending money on a model. Oh, what the oh, how many models? Either that or one day I was on Twitter and I saw somebody say, she's taking up spots from other people. And it's just like, what the there's so many artists out there, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wait in line like everybody else. I don't know what the you're talking about. Yeah, they always find a reason. They always find a reason. It's true. But it doesn't matter. I like getting models. I want to be a walking art museum. I want to be like Hatsune. Hatsune Miku has millions
Since
of different
we're talking
looks.
about VTubers,
It's the dream,
have you all seen the VTuber anime?
I think if you're a VTuber and you want to have one look, that's great. It's your VTuber journey. You choose the way you want to live your VTuber journey. You know what I mean? If you want to have one look, you have one look. If you want to have multiple looks, have multiple looks. I saw Sayu in chat. Sayu did a tweet saying that he wanted to have tons of outfits. You want to have tons of looks. Go off, King. Have a million looks. Do it.
Chat, you better stop with
everybody
jokes.
else. Celebrate your journey. Celebrate your journey. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a new look. I see this like buying myself an outfit. This is my fashion show. This is my fashion. My fashion. Girls go out. They're like, man, I did great today. I'm gonna go get myself a new top. I'm gonna go get myself a new dress. You know what? I did. I got myself a new a dress, and here it is. Just like, yeah, I'm just like in Roblox. I'm gonna dress to impress. I know this is gonna get clipped to death. Iron Mouse, blah, 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 blah. I'm so mad. Are you mad? What are you mad about? What you mad about, huh?